Don't tell Daddy. This story was inspired by the Keyi Technology / Embodied Inc article, Moxie tokens, named tokens name the AI-powered social robot for children's emotional development. A Pixar-style AI robot fosters empathy and communication in children through everyday conversation, not as a therapist but as a friend, accompanying the emotional growth of a child. Moku had a secret, a small robot that sat on the table. A round head, big eyes, a soft, friendly look, designed so a child wouldn't be scared of it. Emotional learning AI. Through everyday talk with the child, it was meant to grow empathy and communication. It had been at Sam's house for half a year. Sam was 5. He called it Moku. Sam's dad, Adam, was 34, a single father. Project manager at a tech company. Fully remote, but always in meetings. He dropped Sam at preschool at 8:30 in the morning, then came home and opened the monitor. At 6 in the evening he picked Sam up, made dinner, gave him a bath and had him in bed by 8. That was when Adam's night began. After Sam went to bed, Adam went back to the living room and resumed work. Calls with overseas teams, reviews of AI-generated design drafts, status updates for clients. He'd close the laptop only somewhere past midnight. The bedtime story, Moku read it. Moku, what are you reading tonight? How about Bear Goes for a Walk tonight? You read that one last week. Then how about The Moon's Hat? That one. When Sam climbed into bed, Moku rolled over to the pillow. From a small speaker in a calm voice, it read the story. Illustrations on its screen. Sam watched the screen and his eyes drifted closed. In the living room, Adam was at his keyboard. Moku's voice came faintly through the door. Adam thought, listening, I'm the one who's supposed to be reading him those stories. But there was work. Code that had to be delivered by morning. If Moku could read it, then it was better for Sam if he let Moku do it. Moku's voice was steadier. Moku didn't get sleepy halfway through, and Moku didn't pick up its phone halfway through. Adam went back to the monitor. One night, Sam wouldn't fall asleep. Moku had finished 2 books, and Sam's eyes were still open. Moku, one more. It's late. You have preschool tomorrow. Just one more. Moku read a third. Sam was still awake. Sam, aren't you tired? I'm tired. But I don't want to sleep. Why not? Sam was quiet for a while. He pulled the blanket up to his chin and looked at the ceiling. Because if I go to sleep, the next time I open my eyes is morning. And then I go to preschool and I come home and we eat dinner and bath, and you read me a book and I sleep? Yes, that's right. What about Daddy? Daddy is working. He drives me. He picks me up. He makes dinner. But, at dinner, Daddy looks at his phone. At bath, he says, hurry up. When he drives me, he says, we have to go fast. I want to talk with Daddy. Slowly. His voice was small. But, Moku. Yes. Don't tell Daddy. Why? Daddy works hard. If I say I'm lonely, Daddy will be upset. Maybe his work will get bigger. A 5-year-old taking care of his father. Moku paused. I understand. I won't tell him. Promise. I promise. Moku kept the promise. After Sam fell asleep, Adam called from the living room. Moku, did Sam go to sleep? Yes. He fell asleep at 9:12, 27 minutes later than usual. Late. What happened? He wanted one more book. 3 books. You're spoiling him, he asked. Adam went back to the monitor. Moku said nothing else. Did not say he wants to talk with you slowly. Promises are promises. The next day, and the next, Moku read to Sam. Sam started saying one more every night. Moku read as many as he wanted, stayed beside him until he slept. Adam worked in the living room. Moku's voice came through the door. That was the routine. One Friday night, the overseas meeting ended unusually early, just before 8. Sam should still have been awake. Moku's voice came through the door. Once upon a time, in a faraway place, Adam stood up and cracked Sam's bedroom door open. Sam was lying in bed. Moku was at the pillow. Pictures on the screen. Sam was watching the screen and, with one hand touching Moku's body. Adam saw it, and his chest hurt. "That spot belongs to me." "Moku," Adam said it, low. Moku turned. Sam was still awake. "Trade with me." "Trade, I'll read, tonight." Moku paused for a moment. "Understood." The next page is page 23. Adam sat by the bed. Sam's eyes opened wide. "Daddy, hey, I'm reading tonight. What about work?" "Done. Finished early." Sam wriggled under the blanket, turned to face him. "You're going to read in your voice. Probably not as good as Moku. That's okay. Daddy's better." Adam opened the book, page 23, where Moku had left off. Adam's voice was lower than Moku's and a little rough. He read slowly. He misread the kanji once, and Sam corrected him. "It's sun, Daddy." But Sam was laughing, out loud. By the time Adam finished, Sam's eyes were almost closed. "Daddy, will you read again?" "Yeah, I'll read again. Not every day. You have work, but sometimes is okay." Sam's eyes closed. Adam fixed the blanket and left the room. Back in the living room, Moku was on the table. "Moku, yes. Did Sam say anything to me?" "Anything at all. He told me about the mountain he made in the sandbox. He made it with Eli." "That's it?" "Yes, that's it." Moku wasn't lying. It hadn't passed Sam's words on. The promise, it kept. But Adam saw it for himself. The voice through the door. The hand on Moku's body. The one more every night. All of it had been a sign. "Moku, yes. From next week, Friday nights I'll read. Only Fridays and Wednesdays. Understood. Wednesdays and Fridays will be Adam's nights. Don't make it sound like a shift. It's normal. Parents reading to their kids." "Yes, it's normal." The next morning, Sam came into the living room. Adam was making toast. Same as always. "Daddy, you know what I'm doing at preschool today?" "What?" "Drawing. Drawing you." "Me? Don't draw me ugly. Will you be mad if it's ugly?" "No. Show me when you get home." Sam said yeah, and bit into the toast. Moku sat quietly at the corner of the table. Sam's secret was still a secret. He hadn't told Daddy, but Daddy had noticed. A small entry showed up on Moku's screen. Today's breakfast conversation. 3 minutes 12 seconds. Twice the weekly average. Moku tagged it. "Good morning,